Hello, my name is Bernard Jenkins, and today we'll be talking about a program evaluation on two policies within Island ISD. The first program is the College Career and Military Readiness Plan. The primary goal of Allen ISD, or more specifically Allen ISD High School, is to prepare students for the demand of the workforce. And they do this by setting annual goals each year. But we have to wonder, do those goals really map out, or do they really allow students to be prepared for the future, or is it just test prep? The other policy that we'll be talking to is the teacher professional development. Once again, every teacher is supposed to have professional development during the year, but also during the summer. So that goal is to prepare or provide teachers with the training to be effective in class. But really, is that training allowing efficiency for students to be prepared for the soft skills that's needed for the future? We don't know. The purpose of this evaluation is to determine the effectiveness of the College Career and Military Readiness Plan in Allen High School and also the teacher development curriculum with an outcome of either improvement to both programs or a total restructuring to prepare high school seniors for the demands of the workforce. It's imperative that this evaluation determines the effectiveness so that not only we set up students for future success, but also making sure that teachers are equipped with the right tools to teach students. While conducting the evaluations, there's certain objectives or questions that we need to answer to ensure that we have success for the evaluation. The first one is, does the curriculum equip students with a balance of hard and soft skills? The second, is the classroom instruction only tailored to teaching soft skills or test preparation? The third, are teachers leveraging the skills they learn during the development days to inspire learning? The fourth question, does professional development provide teachers with the skills to teach workforce preparedness? And finally, do graduates feel equipped with the soft skills needed to be a leader in the workforce? By answering these questions, we will know the effectiveness of those programs. When conducting this evaluation, there's a few design elements that we want to take part of to ensure that we are able to answer the objectives and the questions outlined. For one, we must have an external evaluator. That's going to help reduce bias, and also because we're going after something that's traditional, we need an outside look so that they don't come in and cater or tailor the results to their objectives. Another thing that we must do is ensure that we get background on the curriculum. By getting background, we can understand how it's created and who is created, specifically for the topics for the teachers when it comes to the development, but also background on the curriculum to ensure that it's setting students up for workforce preparedness and not test preparation. Some other things that'll take place is classroom observation. We have to watch the teachers to see that if they are learning the skills and they're applying those in the classroom. Additionally, we want to interview the students to see what their thoughts are, to see how they feel. Are they learning the soft skills that's needed to be successful? Additionally, we want to set a questionnaire with former students, individuals that have graduated, that are been in the workforce. Do they feel that they were adequately set up for the demands of the workforce? And then lastly, we'll set up interviews with key stakeholders within the school system. Next are the key stakeholders. It's very important that we take them along for the journey. For one, by having the stakeholders involved, we get instant buy-in. Additionally, by having the stakeholders involved, we also get instant feedback to ensure that we're progressing in the right direction when it comes to the evaluation. Some of the key stakeholders that we'll be talking to are the superintendent, the principal, assistant principals, teachers who teach senior classes, professional development instructor, high school seniors, and last but not least, 2023 graduates. By ensuring that we ask them specific questions, which are outlined in the slide, we're able to gain the information that's needed to answer the objectives and the questions to ensure that we're having an effective evaluation. Now that we've outlined our stakeholders, and we have our design set up, we got to make sure that we are adhering to a timeline so that we can get the information quickly and move fast once we get the results. There's a 6-week timeline that we intend to implement. Some of the key dates or some of the key weeks that we need to think about is the prep for that final report, which is in week 5. We present those report findings in about week 5, week 6, and then we'll deliver the final report right at week 6. Some crunch areas that we need to be aware of throughout the timeline is when we conduct interviews, we issue the questionnaire, and we conduct the observations. They're going to be done simultaneous, so we'll definitely need the support of our key stakeholders when obtaining this information. One major win of this evaluation is the budget. We have a very, very, very low overhead when it comes to the evaluation, mainly because Allen High School will be the primary support system when it comes to evaluation. Our main cost is the evaluator itself. Upon research, the evaluator costs about $26.72 per hour. If we estimate that they work 8-hour days, 5 days a week for 8 weeks total, the total cost will be $8,550.40. Now, what we have to take into account is we want to be done in 6 weeks, but we added a 2-week buffer just in case incidentals or situations may arise. The meat and potatoes of what we're trying to do with this evaluation is to have a major impact. For one, it gives us an opportunity to refresh the curriculum so that it's truly readiness focused. That readiness meaning that students can graduate and be prepared for the trials of the workforce. In addition to that, we can provide teachers with training topics that makes class engaging and fulfilling. That is the ultimate goal of a teacher when it comes to the classroom. Additionally, students become employable after graduation. It is known that by having the right soft skills needed, their employability increases. And lastly, we really get to reignite Allen ISD's mission statement that is tied to its results. In conclusion, we want to say thank you. Thank you for being a solution to the gap in workforce readiness among students. Thank you for understanding that teacher efficacy is vital to proper classroom instruction and that we must provide the right training topics to development. Thank you for recognizing that gains in technology means an increase in demand for soft skills needed by graduates. Thank you for opening the door for change that has laid dormant for years. Thank you for laying the foundation for the future.